new season is officially underway. Darius Davis to return it. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First run here for the rookie from Hawaii. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the pistol, it's Herbert. That's him on the quick hitter. And this gain almost goes all the way for that first down. He gets it up to the 26.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They've got a man in motion. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Into the hands of Ganson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Absolutely fires this one. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat! Ready?
Yeah, the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Check that! Check that! Check! Check!
Blown back gets the handoff. That's some daylight through the 40. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're going to try and throw it here. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
On the jump.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready? 70, 10, go.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's another Cardinals first down.
Ready, ready.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete
Smash,
pass.
smash. Come on, come on. Ready?
Up the gut they go with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Olsen on the tackle. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Fields this one at the 3. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready? Set.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. It's Herbert once more. Gets it downfield, on target to Getson. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Herbert throwing again. Into the hands. Oh, he loses the football. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Ready,
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go.
Benson on 1st and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Let's go. Ready.
2nd down pass play coming. Finds the in route complete. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
They're going to try to throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. They go play action. Here's Herbert. This is a heater going deep. This is brought in at the 50. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Working now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Chargers are hauled down on the return at the 45-yard line.
Well, if nothing else, he's got the first INT of his career out of the way. It's kind of like when you get that new car, you know you're going to get some scratches on it. But that first one, yeah, you always remember it.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Herbert from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Set. 12. Lion.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? But he paid for it. It's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's 4th down. Now Herbert again. Throwing deep towards the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock instead just a turnover on downs. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Working quickly here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
And
his short game gets them a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st down, play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning, Brock. 1:55 remaining in our 1st half. More from State Farm Stadium after this. All set to go now from the 35. Benson on the counter. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals making a 1-score game before halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On return, here comes Davis. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
So that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you've got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Back to the air, Herbert. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
No! Here we go. Check, Bobcat. Check,
Here's the one back on the handoff. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, check that street. Come on. Hey, Cowboy 80. Go.
Throwing now off the play action. He rolls to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Hop 70, hop.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got McBride complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
It's a gain of 11.
The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
First down.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
10 at the 21-yard
Offense
line.
getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
Benson now from the gun. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
4 yards on the pickup.
They're going to throw out of the gun.
2nd and 6.
Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
He's got the squibber. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby, but he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Back to throw. Looking underneath here, Benson. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offensive line fast. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19.
On second down, a run with Williams. And fine ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
3rd down. Here's Williams. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Ready?
He's back to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 19 yards.
First and 10, Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Sending him on the dive. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All set to go now from the 35.
Go. Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers.
Throwing on first is Herbert. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Hurt. Ready? Let go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Okay, when a team spends a premium pick on a DB, in my opinion, you've got to be able to take the ball away. So many guys can run really fast, cover really well, but the difference makers find a way to create those interceptions.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Sends this to the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Baylor Tigers. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Set. Balin Tigers. Balin.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Chargers with the football and a comfortable lead as they try to finish off this win. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only 2 on the carry there, and it's 3rd and goal from the 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Set.
Herbert back to throw. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers making a 3-score game in the 4th.
Los Angeles.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers push their lead to 18.
28. Cardinals 10.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
Kickoff for the Chargers.
Has this at the 6. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
At their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
79 Broncos.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go play action. That's cut at the 25. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Looking inside the red zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Herbert from the gun. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Hold the ready.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Now
7.
he'll throw off the play fake.
31-yard line.
Chased out to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
And And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they pick him off again! And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Into the hands of Gadsden, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Gets it downfield, on target to Gadsden. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers put up even more points in a win. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers continue piling onto this lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. This is Devin Neal with it. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Game only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He's got McBride complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10, looking to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. All right, they're going to throw for it. Forced out to his right. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. There's a dive up the middle. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Baylor Tigers. 59. Hey, Ram.
Back to the well again. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
31-yard line.
Set. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Set.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It's on the in route. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
I'm going left.
Working fast as that clock ticks down.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Connects with Harrison again. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly. Down at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Yards. And the Cardinals 1st down.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
They are throwing it again. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout.
Ready, ready.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, kid. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
One of the toughest things for a team to achieve successfully, and yet they made that look simple, partner, getting the ball back.
Yeah, unlike that round ball that you like to talk about, this one bounces in funny ways, and the numbers,
Yes, it does.
well, they're not on your side on these onside kicks, but it happened to work this time and may embolden them in the future to take the risk again.
And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Chargers take this one on the road. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting a win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a mid-season level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes